Let me ask you something honestly. Have you noticed that lately everything feels harder than it should? Simple things feel heavy. Work feels exhausting. Decisions feel overwhelming. Even things you used to enjoy suddenly feel draining. You sit there thinking, why is everything so difficult right now? And the weird part is, nothing catastrophic happened. Life just suddenly feels heavier. But what if I told you something? What if this season isn't random? What if something deeper is happening? Maybe you felt it. You wake up tired even after sleeping. You put off things you know matter. You start projects but struggle to finish them. Your motivation comes in waves. Some days you feel focused. Other days your mind feels foggy. And then comparison sneaks in. You see other people winning, moving faster, posting success online, and you start asking yourself, why does everything feel harder for me? But here's something most people don't realize. Sometimes life gets harder right before God changes something. There's a verse that explains this better than we expect. James 1 verses 2 through 3 says, "Consider it pure joy whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance." Notice that word, testing. Testing is uncomfortable. Testing is stretching. Testing feels like pressure, but pressure reveals strength you didn't know you had. And here's the truth most people miss. God often allows seasons of difficulty not to break you, but to build you. The first reason everything feels harder right now is simple. You're being stretched. Growth is uncomfortable. Think about the gym. Muscles grow through resistance. Without resistance, there's no strength. And spiritually, it works the same way. God sometimes stretches your patience, your discipline, your faith, because the version of you He's preparing needs more capacity. But here's the part nobody talks about. Sometimes the hardest seasons aren't about what God is giving you, they're about what He's removing. Have you noticed something strange lately? Old habits don't feel right anymore. Certain relationships feel draining. Goals that once excited you now feel empty. That's not random, that's realignment. Isaiah 43:19 says, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it?" But here's the thing about new things. Before the new thing appears, the old things stop working. That transition feels confusing and heavy. This is why lately you might feel mentally tired, emotionally unsure, spiritually quiet. You try to push yourself harder, but your energy doesn't cooperate. You try to figure everything out, but clarity doesn't come. And it makes you wonder if something is wrong with you. But what if nothing is wrong? What if God is slowing your mind so you stop forcing your own direction? And that leads to the real question. What do you actually do in seasons like this? Here are 3 things that help when life feels unusually heavy. First, stop fighting the season. Not every season is for acceleration. Some seasons are for alignment. Trying to rush it only creates frustration. Second, focus on small obedience. You don't need the whole life plan, just the next right step. Read the Bible today. Finish the task in front of you. Take care of your health. Little steps build big momentum. Third, spend quiet time with God. Not perfect prayers, not religious words, just honesty. Tell Him what you're feeling. Ask Him what He's teaching you, because clarity often comes in stillness. One day, you'll look back at this difficult season and realize something surprising. It wasn't punishment, it was preparation. So if everything feels harder right now, don't panic. Don't assume you're failing. You might actually be growing. Tonight, try this simple prayer. God, show me what you're building in me. Then pay attention, because this hard season, it might be shaping the strongest version of you yet. Let's grow through it, together.